Right, lovely. We have enough fuel for our little trip today. What I'm planning is just a little trip up the Nile. I'm going to check out Murchison Falls, do a little zippity-doo-dah around the park, and then see if we can land. We will be landing elsewhere, not here. Fuel selectors on, and oxygen we won't need. That's all good. Alright, brilliant. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go, so let's whack up that. Give it a full mix. Flaps. Take off flaps. We're not going to bother with any of this today. We're just going to fly it, hand fly it, and see how we get on. Strobes can come on. Let's get the landing lights on, recognition lights on. We are good to rock and roll, I reckon. Brake is off. Let's see if the rudders are going to work for us. It looks as though they might do. Let's get this thing going. Okay, so we're looking at a rotate speed of just under 80. Yeah, around 70 knots should do it. Here on the gravel. There we go. She's taking off already. Bit of trim. Trim her down slightly. There we are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we're up and away, chat. And the nice thing about the Caravan is good views. Ooh. And there is the river. So let's go and follow the river. Even given us a Ugandan registration. Ooh, is that a bridge? Don't normally do flying in this sim from this angle, but I think this scenery is quite nice. We have like a little campsite of some sorts. Well, there are quite a few campsites in this park. This is the big one, probably Pakuba. Some good lodges, quite expensive lodges. And there's actually a ferry that crosses as well, so you've got a camp on one side, which is the red chili pepper camp, which I have stayed in. Maybe over this side is where it's supposed to be. It's kind of like perched on top of a hill. You get to see the river and all the other comings and goings. I don't think there's anything that quite looks like this. Not quite. There's like a little ferry crossing that you can take. Could be this over here. Actually no, it's not, is it? Because it's further... It's the other side of the falls. So we'll check out the falls first. Not sure what that's supposed to be. I don't think there's any hydroelectric dams around here I'm aware of. It looks like it is, I don't know. Okay, let's get back on track. Then over this way is where you'll find all of the animals. So you do tend to find elephant, quite a lot of elephant. Go back inside, it's very noisy. Find elephant, lions, lots of hippos by the river, giraffe. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Good, 500 feet. So we'll have to have a little scout around, see what we can see. Don't recall there being that many houses, but you know. East. I'm going the wrong way, chat. I should be going west. That's why we're seeing all those things. It was probably Karuma. Right. bear with chat, I was facing the wrong way. Let's turn around, let's do an about face. So for this section, what we'll do, let's get a little bit more trim in. We'll head over the land for a bit. And again, see if we can see anything. So this is the south side, so I was looking at the wrong side. I was really all over the place with my sense of direction there. Should have looked at the runway that we took off from. But we do want to head over to the west, not the east. That's why there's more houses and population on this side, because it is the south side. Right, so what I'll do is I'll cross the river and we'll cruise along the north bank. And we'll check things out there. Let me know if you do like this safari style adventure. It's a very big change from the usual airliner stuff. And then we can see if we can incorporate a bit more of it on the channel. Maybe do some proper safari ops in Kenya, Tanzania, around the Serengeti and so on. A bit of bush flying. I know there are some people out there who love that kind of thing. Low and slow. Just has a bit of variety. It's a Sunday. Thought, you know what, let's chill a bit. And check out what's going on in Uganda. So there's a road. Be careful of the pylons and the cables. Good enough the cables aren't modelled. Let's follow this road for a little bit. I don't think the road would be that busy in real life. Not in this area. Wouldn't be tarmac either. Pretty much just dirt roads up around this area. Alright, there we go. So there's the airport that we took off from. So we'll head back that way. Again, just hand flying this, taking our time. Gaining a little bit of altitude here. Nothing crazy. Right then, so let's see if we can set an altitude. Let's go 4,000. And heading mode, autopilot, yaw damper. And we have autopilot. Let's take this back here. Lovely. Oh, we'll go flight level change. There we go. A little bit more of a left turn if we can, please. Heading, autopilot, yaw damper, flight level change. There we go. So we are on the north side, so just looking out the window, see if we can see anything. Our own shadow. So let me know in the chat as well if you've ever done a safari like this, wherever it may have been. East Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. It's always good to know your adventures and what you've been up to. If you've seen any of the big five, if you're from this area, that would be certainly good to hear from you and see what you think of the scenery. I know it is slightly different in real life, probably not quite so many trees. Just set that up as a view. There we go. There we are. Heading back towards the river, and then once we rejoin the river we'll follow it along, and not expecting too much in the way of scenery when it comes to Murchison Falls itself. I think you'd have to expect like an additional scenery pack or something to give it its full glory, but it is an absolutely stunning part of the world. Murchison Falls is absolutely beautiful. I do encourage you to look it up and check it out on the Tinterweb, or Google will have lots and lots of stuff on it, no doubt. It's just phenomenal to see that the River Nile squeezes down such a narrow gap. Hopefully the narrow gap itself will be depicted. We shall check it out. Let's start to turn a little. I'm not going to lie, chat, this is actually quite a nice change of pace. And there are crocs in this river as well, by the way, so don't go, if you do get up there, don't go swimming. Not in this section of the river. Or not in any section of the river, quite frankly. Unless you're by Ginger, which is where the source of the Nile is, where Lake Victoria feeds the Nile. Then you can get in the river there. There's no crocs. And they actually do whitewater rafting down there as well, so it's quite an adventure playground. So as well as bush trips, I'm thinking out loud here, as well as bush trips like in Africa, maybe Australia, I'd like to do some GA flying in Europe as well. Maybe the Alps, maybe Scotland, Wales, just across the merry hills of England or somewhere else. If you do, let me know. Maybe over in the States. Then yeah, happy to give it a try. But I do want to get these throttles sorted properly. I mean, it's working okay at the minute. It's not something I feel overly comfortable with. So there's the bend, and I think it's at this point over here is where the falls would be. We shall see. Of course, in terms of aircraft as well, using the Cessna Caravan. It's the workhorse of Africa, really. You do see a lot of them. All the way from South Africa, Botswana. It's obviously quite well used in Botswana, Mac Air and so on, but also up here in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. Awful lot of fleets of Cessna Caravans. Missionary services use it, and Mission Aviation Fellowship, people like that, and other smaller local airlines. I think this is where the falls should be. Maybe. If it is, it's not at all depicted. But we'll be able to tell because there will be some lodges around as well. There should be some lodges depicted in the sim. Maybe we've got a little bit to go. Yeah, I can't see that being it. wide as well. Where the falls cascade down is very, very narrow. It's incredible how the entirety of the Nile squeezes through such a gap. It really does thunder through as well. It's a magnificent sight. Again, I really urge you to just look it up on YouTube or something. Murchison Falls, Uganda. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, if you get the opportunity to go there, well, go check it out. I'm in no way sponsored by the Uganda Tourism Board. Maybe I should be. Still looking for signs of life down there. Can't really see any. Where's that? There we go. That's the camera view. I do have fauna set to ultra for this trip. See if we can get any in. Maybe it prefers us to be in the more popular places such as Kenya and Tanzania, I don't know. Trust me, there are animals up here. I'd say if you can see any, give me a shout, but of course you can't because I'm not doing a live stream. I mean, you can still shout in the comments if you see anything. Must be around here, the falls. This is quite narrow. The river has really, really narrowed here, hasn't it? Should be some kind of graphical depiction of something out of the ordinary. There's a track down there, a road. That is particularly narrow. Rocks. See how the scenery is changing. It's because we're approaching the Rift Valley. Right, so let's wanger right over here. See, I just don't know. Right, let's get to the right. Let's get further to the north. Because it could be, maybe this is Murchison up here, because again with the terrain changing like this, it makes me think. Oh well, we'll ignore that. Maybe over here, because you can see the elevation changes. And there'll be another airstrip over this way somewhere as well. We will have Bakuba. I imagine it's probably going to be here then, the falls. I mean, look at the change in elevation. Let's go over here to check it out. It's trees. I thought it was going to be animals. I got a little excited then, I'm not going to lie. Saw that clump now, I thought they look a bit grey. Is that elephant? No, it's not. It's not. This should be the falls. This should be the falls. Twisting round, and then it should be here. That's going to be it, isn't it? That's definitely going to be it. Top of the falls. So it's kind of semi-depicted. It's not as glorious, obviously, as it is in real life. But that is Murchison Falls, right down there. Track on both sides to get to it. And look how narrow that river gets. And it properly tumbles down. And it's a stunning sight to behold in real life. It is just such a lot of water that comes down, and the boat that comes up the river comes and stops around here. It can't get too close because of the current, but the crocodiles that are around there is amazing. It's phenomenal all around this area. On this bank here, and yeah, amazing part of the world. Absolutely is gorgeous. Any animals? Any animals? On the north side, by the falls. That would be the icing on the cake if we saw something. Again, an area where you would see the elephants and the hippos grazing. Stay by the river. And there's another airstrip over there. And that will be Lake Albert, I believe, where the Nile flows into and then continues its journey northward up through Sudan before, of course, reaching Egypt. And we can lower the altitude here as well. Lower our throttles as we slowly descend. Not too much. That must be the point where the ferry is. So, sorry chat, let's turny again. Yeah, so it's not actually a bridge here, it's a ferry crossing. So there's a little ferry and you have a camp on this side. On this side you have a much bigger, much more luxurious style camp. This is it here. It's like a safari lodge. It's more of a luxury end. I didn't stay there. And then on the other side, let's jump out. On the other side is where you have the like a little camp with some cottages. This is where I stayed, and you get some magnificent views across. It really is stunning. And these are the roads that take you on your safari adventure on the north side of the river, where you can get to spot some of the big five. Right, let's take manual control. We'll go and have a little explore and see what we can see. If anything. Autopilot away. Let's go and we'll slow down. Whee! Right, here we go. Let's get low, see if we can see anything.
500.
Thank you. Keep your eyes peeled. Can you get assistance? You can, can't you? See if there's any animals about, I think. Right, bear with chat. Let's, oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Is there anything or just bushes? Just bushes. Okay, let's not get too low. Don't want to kill ourselves. I mean, in the real world, when they're looking for animals, they won't have little markers telling them where they are, will they? So we're doing it real style, chat. Don't go too slow either. Get a little bit more power in this thing. I keep seeing little things like this and thinking, is that an animal? But it's not, it's just trees. This area again, see if we can find anything. Rocks. It's kind of area where you'd expect to see some animals. It's kind of more moisture rich. There's a little river running through. Perfect place for them to get some water. Predators to get some munch. This is the lodge. Going around here. And you can expect animals to come into the lodge as well, by the way. So in our little camp over there, we did have hippos come and visit. We had lots of warthogs who came and tried to steal our breakfast. It's a wonderful experience, to be honest, to chase warthogs away from your breakfast in the morning. And yeah, not so much a great experience to have hippos wandering through your camp, especially at night, and yeah, when you're on your way back from the campfire. That's probably it there. Yeah, that would be it. Probably where the restaurant is. These are the little huts. That's actually quite well modelled, considering. Slip in here. Yeah, don't worry, get a bit of a slip. Yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, that'll be it. With the huts and that. And that'll be where the ferry point is. Where you can get attacked by baboons. It's all good. So yeah, if you park your car here with the windows open, somebody did, and the baboons were in there nicking their lunchbox. So, yep. Word to the wise, if you are ever around there and you have your car, keep the windows closed if you're out of your car, or even if you're in your car, because baboons really frankly don't care. They will come in and they will steal everything. And they're pretty vicious. There's another good area in the sim actually, well not in the sim per se, but in Uganda, which is the Queen Elizabeth National Park, which is down in the southwest of the country. So you follow Lake Albert down, and then yeah, further south there's another wonderful area there where you can also see some nice beautiful animals. See again, elephants, hippos, lions if you're fortunate. You tend to see more lions up here actually. Giraffe are up here but not down there, but you do see lots of antelope. Uganda cob, very small, cute looking antelope type thing. Bush buck, which I always struggle to say. See a lot of those as well. But yeah, Moya Lodge down there. It's very nice. And that over there, my friends, on the other side is Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. And this is the delta where the Nile filters out into Lake Albert. Lots of marsh and swamp around here, reeds. But again, nice part of the world. In fact, just around here I did find a porcupine quill just on the ground, and hadn't seen a porcupine, but I certainly found one of its quills, and that was a little keepsake. Don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I don't know where that went. What's this? Rocks. They wouldn't be there. Just checking. They are rocks. Whee! Probably would be hippos. actually, in real life. In fact, they are rocks, aren't they? Sad we didn't see any animals, but I've not given up just yet. What's that? Nope. This thing I've decided is too fast. I think the next time we come out we should take something smaller. Giraffe! 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 Right, chat. Chat, 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 chat. Oh goodness me, I'm getting too excited. Giraffe! Can you see those, chat? Oh, shush, shush, shush. Stop having a go at me. Right, we're going to get a better view of those. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's steady ourselves here and we'll come around and we'll get a better idea, better view of the giraffe. We found some animals, chat. Oh my days, and on the south side. Wouldn't happen in reality. But let's go and have a look at them. Near the lodges too. Tourists will be happy. Where were they? Where were they? Are they this way? There. No, no, that's a tree. That's a tree. Come on, Flyguy, get with it, man. Get with it. Get with it. Where were they? Where were they? Where were they? Oh, man. You know what? We know there's animals around. That gives me hope. Maybe we should get out the plane and go look for them. Walk on foot. Well, they were back this way, weren't they? Where are they? There. Right, I'm going to swing it wide and then we're going to come back and follow this road in and then we'll see them. They're actually by the road, which is quite nice. And to be fair, giraffes sometimes are. I know I have been to Kenya, just around the Eldoret region it was, and just driving along the road, and there at the side of the road was a lovely herd of giraffe. It looks like they're doing the same thing here. So let's see if we can get a bit of a turn in here. See if we can get a bit of a slip. Rudders a bit. Yeah, good. Right, look out for the giraffe. They should be on the left-hand side of this road. There. Spotted. Spotted. Spotted, spotted, spotted. Amazing. Right, hang on. Can we get out? Yes. Right, let's see if we can... Oh, shush. Shh, stop shouting at me. Here they are. Giraffe. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing? That is the thumbnail. Another pass, then we'll go to that airport, or the airstrip. Look at it, it was running, it was running. Oh my goodness. Right, back inside. So we've seen Giraffe. Fantastic. Right, let's head to the strip over here. We'll stay on the south side then, because I mean, if they're putting animals on the south side, maybe we'll get to see some more. Maybe there'll be some by the airstrip. Who knows? Right, let's go. Oh, this would be a perfect place to see animals. How flat it is. Oh, there's some animals. Oh my goodness, what have we got? Buffalo! Or cows. What's that? Buffalo and... Wow, hang on. Do get a lot of buffalo around here. Let's go around and check. I mean, it could have just been a farmer's cows, right? There's a lot of buildings there too, but let's check it out. Where were they? Where were they, chat? Oh, there. Oh, is that Giraffe again? Hang on. About to crash, about to crash. A bit of a mix of beasts around here at the minute. Houses. Giraffe. Is that giraffe? Yes, giraffe. Giraffe. Nice. Right, where's those cow-like things? Where are they? I'm trying to balance the throttle, but... Gotcha. Seen ya. There was more stuff though, wasn't there? There was like cows or buffalo or something. We're not far from that airstrip, to be fair. Maybe make our way there and get something smaller and slower. The airstrip here. It is, isn't it? Yep. Oh, and animals. Right by the airstrip. They're legging it. Oh my days. Need to land. Alright, hang on. This is not the way to do it. Oh goodness. Who cares if I do it properly, right? Flat. Don't have to worry about gear, it's already down. Then lights. For that track. Plane's got no sense of humour. Shouting stall at me all the time. Right, here we go. Oh dear. Okay. Woo! Thump. Right, there we're down. Drive to where those animals were. the buildings. If those animals are sensible, they'll be gone. Oh, there they are. Look what they are. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get the parking brake on. And feather. Fuel cut off. What do you think they are, chat? Oh my goodness, you know what it is? Does that look a little suspicious to you? Never do this, chat. Never go for a walk while you're on safari. Is that another animal over there? See it over there. Should come in a plane. Maybe a helicopter. A slow helicopter. Have a wander over here. See what beasties these are. That one's running. Don't cross them when they run so quick like that. These look a little suspicious to me. Hoping they're not lions, Jack. That looks suspiciously like a big male lion. Oh my goodness. Running away. Gotta say, oh look, they're toying together. Look big. Chat. What are they? That looks like a lion. Oh my goodness, I think they are. I think this is a little pride of lions, chat. We're just walking around outside of our plane, and I think these are lions. They look suspicious. He's lying down. They look suspiciously like lions. And then there was something over there as well. Over there. Have we surrounded ourselves? Oh my goodness, this is a lion, chat. Should we say hello to the lion? I mean, thankfully it's flight sim, so they don't interact and come and hunt you. But oh my goodness, look at him. Hey. Are you friendly? Doesn't look to be too bothered. Oh my goodness. These are lions. Well, well, well. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer and take a picture. Oh, you do have photographer mode, don't you? I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try it. Take a picture. Right, chat, let's go. Plane. Let's get a plane. Let's get a plane. Chat, look at this. Look what we're in, chat. Oh, goodness me. Alright, let's see what we can get. Right, so we left the lions for this because we were scared. So we jumped into this thing. Now I've lost the animals. But we'll find more. And this, I think, is a better way to find them, isn't it? This is what we should have been in the first place. This is such a cool little aircraft. What do we have here? animals. They are buffalo, aren't they? It's a herd of buffalo. Oh, another one. Careful, the lions will get you. Another one. Oh, I feel bad chasing them. We've split the herd, chat. That's not good. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at this big one. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, I keep saying I'm going to stop now, so I am going to stop now. I'm going to park it right between these trees. Our chute will probably come down. There it is. And I'll stop there. So thanks very much, guys. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'll see you again next time. Maybe in an Airbus. In fact, probably in an Airbus or something like that. Let's see if PMDG's Boeing 737-800 comes out this week. If it does, then that'll be the next one. If not, back to our Airbus shenanigans. But yeah, see you next time. Thanks very much for joining. See ya.